We're going to begin this morning in Peru, where conflicts between indigenous people from the Amazon and transnational companies have escalated. Now, as our correspondent Raul Mora reports, some tribes have brought company operations to a halt.
Nuestros niños están naciendo sin brazos. Creemos acá en Lima que eso no nos va a pasar.
A protest took place in Lima this Tuesday in support of a coalition of indigenous tribes from the Peruvian Amazon who have paralyzed the operations in their ancestral homelands of the transnational oil company Plus Petrol since Monday, January 26th. The stoppage includes 14 wells that produce 3,100 barrels of oil per day.
The reason we are here is to support the indigenous people against the exploitation of oil companies, for there to be no more pollution and for dialogue and agreement so that this does not continue.
According to Juan Carlos Ruiz, a legal expert on indigenous issues, the fact that indigenous people from the basins of 4 rivers are united in the same struggle is a sign that there is a growing change in regards to how indigenous citizens see and deal with the state.
I believe that the fact that 4 groups got together and want to negotiate with the state is ultimately changing people's perceptions. Instead of seeing indigenous people as victims and collateral damage, they are being perceived as people with rights and as having the capacity to negotiate with the state.
In a written statement, Plus Petrol responded that they are also concerned about indigenous issues and the environment. However, Ruiz believes that the legal case against the land concessions to Plus Petrol is strong, since locals can argue that their fundamental right to being consulted on what to do with their territories was violated. Such violation trumps any previous agreement, according to the Indigenous and Tribal Peoples Convention of the United Nations. Reporting from Lima, Peru for Telesur, Rael Mora.